Hello, my little champions. I came today with a nice story for you to help with your sleep. Do you know why? Because you are a very good kid. Okay, let's go for the story. Today's story about a little fox and his journey. So, let's start our story. Deep in the heart of the whispering woods, where the trees stood tall and the rivers sang gentle songs, lived a young fox. Unlike the other foxes who spent their days playing in the forest, Leo was different. He was lazy, always staying near the den and doing the same routine. One evening, as the golden sun dipped behind the hills, Fox sat beneath the old tree, listening to the wise old owl tell a story to the forest animals.
Beyond the hills and past the river, there lies a magical lake. They say that whoever reaches it learns the greatest secret of all.
Leo's ears perked up. The greatest secret of all? His heart raced with excitement. What could it be? Was it the secret to being the fastest fox? The smartest? The bravest? He had to find out. At the crack of dawn, Leo set off, his fluffy tail swishing behind him. He trotted through the woods, following the path where the sun peeked through the leaves. Before long, he reached a wide, rushing river. He was wondering how to cross the river. He looked around, and he saw an ant was drifting down on a leaf. He thought, I should find something like that to cross the river. The fox saw a log drifting down the river. The fox thought that is a perfect idea to do that. He searched for a log that he can use to cross the river. Finally, he found one. He pushed the log into the river and got onto that. But splash! He got into the river as he lost the balance. A squirrel who was nearby saw this and asked whether he is off to the magical lake. Once the fox replied, the squirrel said, you have to learn to balance yourself with patience to use that log. Be patient and try again with another. The fox learned that lesson and tried the way the squirrel suggested. This time it worked. The fox was able to cross the river with the help of the log. The little fox continued on, his paws light with excitement. Soon, he reached the base of a tall, rocky hill. He looked up, it seemed to touch the sky. How will I climb this? Little fox muttered. He tried his best to climb the hill as fast as possible. But he slipped. He got injured. Now the fox is very tired. There was a tortoise crawling towards the hill. The tortoise came to talk to the fox. Are you going to the magical lake? The tortoise asked. Yes, but I'm so tired now. I tried my best. But I slipped. I think I won't be able to climb this hill, the little fox said. Yes, it seems too high. But surely you can climb this. Do not rush to climb. Be patient and then take it slow. Rushing will only tire you out. The little fox nodded and took his first step. At first, he wanted to leap up quickly. But just a few steps in, he was already out of breath. He looked at the tortoise who was moving steadily. One slow step at a time. The little fox decided to follow the tortoise's way step by step. He thanked the tortoise and started to climb, taking breaks when needed. Before long, he reached the top. The tortoise was right. Slow and steady really is the best way to climb. That's another lesson for me. Now I can go on and find that lake. The little fox ran down the hill and, at last, he saw it, a sparkling blue lake, shimmering like 1,000 diamonds in the sunlight. He looked around, expecting to see something magical, a talking fish? A golden fountain? A secret message in the water, but nothing happened. Little fox frowned. Where's the greatest secret? He wondered aloud. Just then, the owl landed beside him, his wise eyes twinkling.
Well done, little fox. Now, tell me, what have you learned on your journey?
I learned that patience and practice help you solve problems, he said, remembering the squirrel. And that taking things slowly helps you reach big goals, he added, thinking of the tortoise. The owl nodded.
And that, dear little fox, is the greatest secret of all. True magic isn't in the lake, it's in the lessons you learn through experience. Every adventure teaches you something new.
The little fox's heart swelled with joy. He had found the greatest treasure, not a magical secret, but the power of learning through experience. From that day on, the little fox became the wisest young fox in the forest. He continued to explore, not searching for magic, but for new things to learn. And whenever young animals were afraid to try something, they would remember the story of Leo, the curious little fox. Okay, my dear kids, the moral of the story is, the best way to learn is through experience. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, so I hope you learned something from my today's story. You are my little explorers, you are so brave and you all are so smart. So close your little eyes and say with me. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am kind. I am helpful. I am generous. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am kind. I am helpful. I am generous. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am kind. I am helpful. I am generous. Okay, that's all for today. Have a good night, sleep my dears. Sweet dreams.